Well, evening everybody, and welcome along then to round number 3 of the ORL Season 9 in Singapore. And bit of a reduced grid this evening, unfortunately. For some reason unbeknown to me, we're carrying on with the 7:30 start time, even though the actual F1 race starts in half an hour. But hey, that's what we're doing. I think it's going to be the same for the races that are in Brazil and Mexico as well, but hey, we can always watch it later. So, yep, Singapore today, going to be a tricky track. We need to remember to stay alert, of course. But always a challenge and a spectacle driving around here. So I'm sure even with 12 of us, we'll put on a good show anyway. So, this is a similar track to Monaco. You just need to be out there, gain the confidence, and know your limits, really. You push a little bit too far and you're going to be saying hello to Mr. Barrier very quickly indeed. So we should go out for a little run, see how the track is. Hopefully it's going to be dry here. Seems to be an awful lot of races I've done around here seem to be wet now. Oh, we're all dry, it's okay. Because just because we had a wet race this year, which was the first one in the race's history, doesn't mean Codemasters that every race has to be wet, okay? For some reason, that's what I've been finding, but looks like it's going to be dry. We'll go out on the soft tyres. I don't think we're going to be using them in the race, but it's just a throwaway set of tyres to get a few laps under our belt. And of course, practice is in daylight. Hopefully they remember to set qualifying as night time, because it normally does it if you don't set it at this horrible dusk time. There's horrible, like, setting sun everywhere, which isn't great. I don't mind practice being in the day, but I don't want a bit of an issue for Barney already there, unfortunately. So after 2 races, you will be able to check the standings in the description. We're lying second at the moment. So unfortunately, there's a retirement for Weiser Series in Canada, so it means that our 3rd and 5th place are good enough to put us in second at the moment. We're also second in the constructors, so going pretty well so far, and well on target for that top 5 that I was aiming for before the season. I'd like the aim to be to get onto the podium in this race, but I think top 5 again will be the bare minimum. Although just seeing the checkered flag generally is as good as you want here. Evening, Humbrium. How are you doing, my friend? I'm all good. Apart from this race being on at the same time as the actual race, but hey, we'll gloss over that. So yeah, if you are watching, and you are watching the actual race alongside, please don't tell me. It'd be much appreciated. the session's going to be restarted, really. Oh, apparently we are restarting. Okay. No problem. Not quite sure why. And hey, i7. I keep calling you i7. It's IR, really, isn't it? Or Mr. Jackpot. Okay, we'll just restart the session then. No, it is actually R7. Okay. Well, I keep saying i7, R7. You can pick any one of those letters and numbers, really. Call you 7R or 7I or RI. I can do whatever. Even Sam, how you doing, my friend? I know. Tell me about it. I'm not entirely sure why we couldn't just move it, but apparently not. I know, Fox. I know. I don't. It's because, so I'm told, the there's going to be three races, because there's 2 races, one in Brazil and one in Mexico as well. They're going to be the same time. For whatever reason, they don't want to move all of them. Well, I get that, R7, but I would argue just organise a different time on the Sunday. Why does it have to be moved to a different day? Even an hour and a half earlier, it would have been done before the F1, and most people have been about for that hour and a half. So I don't really quite understand why you couldn't just change the time, but hey. Yeah, it's fine, Rach. Don't worry about it, man. I understand. I don't want to lose an opportunity to get points, so I'm not going to miss it, but hey ho. It would not suit everyone. Yeah, but there's what, 6-7 people not racing because it's on. So would it suited less people than the amount of people that are having to miss it to watch the race? Anyway, we're here. We're gonna race anyway. Maybe a conversation for another day. Evening, Calcifer. How are you seeing your chances for Singapore? I would guess they would be pretty high hopes. Thanks, Rage. I shall speak to you soon, mate. Enjoy the race. Stream on mute's fine, Fox. Just anyone that is watching the race, just don't obviously say anything in the chat, because we'll watch it later. Hopefully first. I don't know what. Why it's a serious pace. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of variables around here as well. High chances of safety cars. Got to concentrate for every one of the 30 odd laps. I want to say 34, 35. Seven R's not actually racing in the league this year, Rage, but I'm sure he'll appreciate the luck anyway. You can wish Calcifer luck though, and anyone else that's watching that's in the race. Right, hopefully it's going to be dry again all the way through the weekend. Oh, a little bit of rain at the end of the race. Oh dear. Oh well, dry for most of it. It'll spice it up a little bit. We had a little bit of rain at the end of Canada, and it certainly spiced that race up for sure. Right. Let's look at the old setup.
That the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tire
shove it,
equals more
Jeff.
grip. So
Really. I'll bear that in mind and completely ignore it. Okay, see you, Rage. Yeah, you're actually here for a league race for a change and you can't watch it because the race is on. That's fair enough though. That could have been a big mess. Fortunately it wasn't. Always got to be alert on a street circuit, lads. Oh, that's a bit of a lock up. Will probably be one of the quietest streams of this league racing season. We really just have to concentrate all the time around here.
laps of fuel remaining.
I should have got out that wide. Soft tyres along with a very green track do not mix very well.
Out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
For the weekend, I've just done it twice. Not a bad run on the softs until that little tap on the wall. So I'm looking okay. Expect the front two to be so far clear that we don't stand a hope in hell of getting anywhere near them. But if we can fight for third, fourth, fifth, we'll be happy with that. Nice little touch this year, as you can see, over the garages. You have the online, you have the guy's name, their actual avatar, and the actual flag instead of the official drivers. It's a nice little touch. It's not something that was massively necessary, and you can only really see it in replay cameras and when you're coming back into the pits, but it's a nice touch. Well, that may be so, but I'm not happy with ever hitting a barrier around this track. One of my favourite tracks. Not quickest, but one of my favourites anyway. How are you finding 2017? You got it, Humbrian?
Our best lap so far is a 1:43.6.
Let's see how this guy does, like wildfire. Apparently he's been in the league before, but this is his first race of this season. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of time he gets. Your most hated track, uncanny. I mean, it is an absolute stressful nightmare, but I really do enjoy the challenge of it. It is a great game, man. Even with a keyboard, get a controller, man, or something. You don't have to go full hog on a wheel. Just use an Xbox controller, unless, of course, you're used to racing games on a keyboard. We all started that way, generally. The first game I played was going pretty free on a keyboard before I got a wheel. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but that's I understand that. I won't delve more. Right, let's go out on some super softs. Definitely need the extra grip. Those softs are horrid. Definitely not a race type. Most likely to be a 2-stop race. Ultras, and then super softs. Could maybe do super soft. Soft might be a good idea for a 1-stop, but again, I think those softs are just going to be completely the wrong tyre. And with safety cars factored in, a 1-stop you're going to get the full benefits of. No reserve drivers for 7 people who didn't show up. There are reserves, but even we're that far short anyway. Because the race is on. There are about 7 or 8 people that said no, and I don't think any of the reserves. I think there are 1 or 2 reserves in here, but I think there's 3 or 4. I think there's 4 reserves. So out of the 24, only 13 could race. Some might have been for other reasons, but I know quite a few said no because of the race. To be honest, I wasn't too sure what I was going to do. I think if the championship was a lot closer than it was, I would have had to miss it, but as it is, I can always watch it later.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I'll get into. Trying to go to max fuel mode. We're not in qualifying, are we? Pillock.
Time puts you into P4, 4th place.
Sure about its brake bias. It needs to put it back a bit. Locking up a little bit too much. Also, if you're going to miss, Vettel will get super first place and get 100 points and catch up, clearly. Yeah, it's going to need a very strange set of circumstances for Vettel to win the championship now, but hey, still should be a good race. As long as he doesn't have any issues this race, that'll be good. And again, anybody that might join late, if you are watching the race at the same time, don't blame you. Just keep any chat about results or what's going on out in the chat, because I would like to watch it later. That's not a great start to that lap. We'll go back to 56. Quite getting enough bite. We'll put up with a little bit of locking up.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I wouldn't put it past Maldonado, to be fair, Fox. I really wouldn't. He would do literally anything to get back in an F1 car and crash one last time. So time looking okay. Based on the Super Softs, I think Weeby's time is still on the Super Softs. I think it's just gone out on. Jeff, you always talk at the wrong time. Shut up, buddy. Thank you. I think Weeby's has just gone out on those Ultra Softs, so I think his time's still on Super Softs. Yeah, says he's still out on the Super Softs. The time is on Ultras. So we're looking pretty competitive, obviously, apart from the front two, which, look, we're not going to get anywhere near them, but all we can do is put ourselves in the best position that if something goes wrong with them, we'll be there to take advantage of that. So we'll leave it a little bit, then we'll go out for a run on the Ultras. Let's give you something to watch. Where is, let's watch Calcifer, shall we? Let's watch the Maestro at work. Oh, he's going in. Okay. He goes out of fuel. Let's have a watch a relay, shall we? Two very good looking ladies just sneaked over Hanson Bridge. Well, I'm glad it's from afar because the close up of these audience models, like most sports games, the audience, if you go close up, they're really not so pretty anymore. Keen eye on you there, Humble. Right. Let's go for a little dummy quality run then, shall we?
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there.
I expect to be somewhere in the 40s. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in the 39s unless something bizarre happens. Probably won't even be in the 40s now until we get qualifying mode and the track grips up a bit.
Everyone ready?
But if we can get nicely into the low
let's
41s here, that'll be good. Vettel pulled over to tell them Hamilton's hotel room. It's that typical love-hate relationship that makes opposites attract so much. Clearly lovers. I'm just going to do that once. I'm not going to do that in the race. It's the most awkward pit exit here since Korea. Remembers Korea will know what that's all about. Horrible merging point. That's just an awkward exit because it's so narrow and that barrier is so close. But it is a pretty bad merging point as well. You don't see people so they're coming around the first corner at 120 odd mile an hour. This is half the reason I love doing practice in anything in this game, because you can go through the tyres and when you get to the ultra softs and low fuel, it's just a joy compared to say high fuel and soft tyres. So sticky.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Anybody that races this game and struggles maybe with traction, if they've just turned traction off or want to try traction off, the best thing to do is go out on soft tyres, because if you can at least get round and try and master that, then when you put the ultra softs on or the super softs, it's so much easier. Up at turn 1 and 2 twice in a row now. Scrappy. Oh, that's interesting line round there. Oh, it's lost all groove again. This happened last time. I shouldn't have so long between going on track and starting to chat. Doesn't help. Okay, we'll have some hush and have one final attempt. Hopefully we can get it right this time. It's not qualifying, so there's no massive need, but still want to prove to myself I can put a lap together.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Oh, it's just a fucking mess. Not good at all. Hopefully we can do an awful lot better than that in qualifying, because that's not going to cut it. Hey ho. I'm going to plead that we got the best out of those tyres too early. Mucked up. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. We are racing drivers. That's what we do, excuse ourselves.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:41.7.
Well, time looks okay. Should be doing a lot better than that though. So hopefully we can find some more in qualifying. track. Just melee and panther. We'll stick with melee then, which is flying lap. Out of it. Oh well. I think we just got to get back into our groove in qualifying. We were far too aggressive on those ultra softs. Just got to be smooth. Hit the right braking points and apexes around here, and you'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we loaded this out when we restarted the session. We did. Just wanted to be sure on that. Right, let's go straight out. I think we need as much track time as we can get.
All complete. Mechanics,
so
please
let's go
stand
straight
clear.
out and do a run.
We're ready to go.
Gonna keep it hush hush. So unfortunately, Singapore is one of those tracks. Really not going to be able to commentate much around here. It's going to be quite a visual experience this stream this time round. So I want to get the warm-up lap and everything correct, so we're going to be quiet from now.
down to P2.
Much better. First time round, there's still quite a bit more time on the table. And still... Oh, I'm showing what you're doing, Jake. There's... car's still not really feeling right. It's a little bit unstable. It's just finding that rhythm, really. And then the car's really set up to have a lot of fuel in. There's a race set up, so was set up on the basis of how it felt over a long run, so qualifying's not going to be a strength, but that was a better lap, and hopefully we can knock a little bit more off there. I was hoping to be under 14.5 as a bare minimum, so hopefully we can get to that on the next run. Cheers, folks. As I said, that's much better, but still more time to find. 3 seconds to, I presume, why so serious in first. It's a crazy gap, it really is. But let's not forget, anything can happen in a race. Anything at all. And it normally does, as the eternal Murray Walker once said. Oh, it's getting hot. There's a lot of road noise from outside my window, so I've got it closed today, which I don't normally do when we're doing the league races. And I'm wearing a long sleeve top, which isn't a good idea. It's going to get really, really hot by the end of this. God, look at that. 37.5. 38.6 from Calcifer. Calcifer needing to find a little bit more pace today. Looks like he might have some real competition for the win. As for the rest of us, we're just a different category, really. We're all driving Saubers, essentially. Got a couple of people still to set a time. Macy and Millet. I expect Millet to be up with us somewhere. Alright, 4 minutes to go. So I'm going to get ready to go again then. It's a long old lap round here, so we want to try and get 2 in.
Checks complete. We're ready. Because
the tyres struggle to hold on round here, but it is a circuit that sometimes you get in such a groove from doing the first lap that you do go quicker in the second lap. So we'll give it 2 runs here if we've got enough time. Once again, we'll be hush hush. So see you on the other side of our final quali run then.
grid. Session.
Tried a few too many things there, but the first lap was much better. Not quite into the 39s, but 40.2, I'm happy with that. And it's good enough for second row at the moment. Not anymore, it's not. We've just been knocked down. And again, down to 6th. Okay, not looking like such a good lap anymore. At least we found a bit of time. All about the race anyway. Why is Sirius finding 3 seconds in the final sector? That seems unlikely. We need a steward's inquiry. And thanks, I'm good. There's a better effort. It's qualifying's never been our strong suit, and I think we've had 11th and 5th so far in qualifying. So 6th is good enough, and we know we can have a good race on there. It's going to be a very different race to qualifying anyway. It's all about concentration, and based on concentration, I'm going to go to the loo. Get that out of the way before.
Best lap so far is a
Right then, so yeah, we're only a 10th away from Panther in 5th. Melee and Weebies a lot quicker than I expected, and Calcifer did find a big improvement, but not enough to knock off Weiss's who had a stonking lap there, and I think takes his first pole of the season, so congratulations to him. R7, I feel like there'll be many broken front wings. Do you know what? I concur. I think it's incredibly likely. I'm just hoping we can make a good start this time. I think we've had a first corner incident on every single race. Well, both races so far. And I've got to admit, I don't think either of them were really my fault. So, racing gods, be kind. So there is rain forecast for the second half of the race as well, which is going to make things incredibly interesting. I don't think... No, we can't change our starting tyre. We're in the top 10, so I was going to say maybe put super softs on or softs and try and stick it out to the rain, but I don't think we can do that.
Seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
You know what's so refreshing is when you do a league race formation lap. Oh, unlucky Panther. A little bit too much warming up there. I don't think any damage will transfer over. Is that you don't have a stupid AI formation lap pace. We get a proper leader that's going off at a proper pace. And it's easy to get tyre temp in. Talking of tyre temp, we should probably take a look. It's a little bit more warm. Right, thank you very much, champion. Hopefully we have a good race and a good start. So this is going to be very, very quiet. I always say that and then I talk, but look what happened in Canada. That was the result of talking, so I'm going to try and be quiet
The rest
at
of
the
the
beginning of the first few laps of this race.
And watch for the lights.
So here we go. Good luck all. joke with like wildfire is he's no idea there's people ahead of us.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta.
That was a fiery start to that race. I was waiting for Weebies to make a move on Panther, just getting into the race, and Wildfire was just, again, just tad aggressive. Always gave them space and always somehow managed to make contacts, but there you go. Let's not complain too much. Wildfire making a very early stop there. Racing again because the delta's gone.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag. Moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Well, we get promoted to 4th. We're actually third at the moment, but that's because of Wise the Sirius's pit stop. But unfortunately, yeah, looks like Weebies hit the wall, and then a bit of contacts with Panther. So hopefully they're both okay. We benefit for the moment though.
Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
So again, now we've got to keep an eye on, of course, the rain that's coming. So, depends what we think we want to do. It's going to be coming about halfway through the race. Unfortunately, I haven't mapped my team engineer button, so I can't actually ask him. But,
drop your speed, our delta is too
yeah,
low.
right, Jeff,
And
cool
we'll
your
risk a
beans,
penalty.
cool your beans.
Slow your pace
Just
immediately.
wondering if we go ultra softs or we go super softs when we do make a stop. Super softs would just give us that little bit of extra life just in case the rain takes a while to come.
VSD ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the ultra softs.
Oh, it really is a long race, this one. Only 7 laps in. In terms of distance and time, it is the longest race of the year. Even at 50%, it's a long one.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes to rain. Should keep going as long as I can. I'm wondering
The distance to
these
the
will
leader
last long
is
enough.
10.2 seconds.
And again, if we do have to pit right before safety car, before the rain, then we've lost an awful lot of time. I'm wondering if we should just bite the bullet and go in.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Three, 4 more laps and a bit. Is 15 minutes going to be... how many laps is that going to be?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your
down.
pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Evening Forge, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm good, man. All good. Hot and sweaty, but and we've still got 2/3 of the race to go. But apart from that, great. How are you, my friend? Okay, I just asked you that. Heat stroke setting in already. I think I would agree with you, R7. If we just wait as long as we can on these tyres, and then put the ultra softs on again, it means we can definitely put the ultras on. And if the rain is late, then we can go as far as we can on them. I'm feeling fine at the moment, so we should be alright. I wonder if we can stretch these.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap.
Yeah, alright, Jeff. I'm just using it up because I'm not going to use it in the bloody rain, you fool. Piss off. But we might be able to just. I don't know. That rain's probably still 4 or 5 laps away.
Virtual safety car, reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Hit this lap, you reckon?
Drop your speed. Your delta is too low and will risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Hopefully it's a long VSC. We can take advantage of it.
VSC ending.
No.
We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
In we go then. And quiet Fox and Forge.
Go, go, go.
Forge wants to watch an F1 stream knowing nothing about it. All the welcome.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Let's not forget as well, Fox, that you barely even heard of F1 when you started watching the channel. Now look at how converted you are. I doubt we'll get Forge quite on the same level. NFL combined rugby, yeah, and croquet. A little bit of water polo. Just the accumulation of every English sport, really.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Right, let's get our heads down. We've got some nice fresh tyres now. This is a good chance to make a gap to those behind and maybe close back in a little bit on Melee.
Is 9.9 seconds.
Oh shit. Can you just lose a bit of front wing there? Let's itch my nose. Oh, really again?
We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive
To be fair, I'm
delta.
pretty glad these are going out and not full safety cars, because it would undo any work. Just saw the last comment, I haven't got time to read the rest, and it was I am Jon Snow. Is that really where the chat's gone?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is
nothing
negative,
about cars
which means you are too
Just
fast.
NASCAR
Reduce
with
your
right
pace.
turns.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain
Oh shit,
your pace
missed
until
that.
the green flag.
Jumped that gun a bit too
VSC
much.
ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear.
Just about a second there, unfortunately. Whew, such a long race around Singapore. No break. It's just going to get tougher when the rain comes out. Thanks for dropping in, Forge. I'll play something soon, buddy. Take it easy.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Yeah, now its real party can begin. Separates the men from the boys, the rain. Cuts to 10 laps time and me in a barrier. If that does happen, nobody do that, please. Don't kind, unkind.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the super softs.
Don't think I will be. Sorry to disappoint you, Jeff. obviously no one's informed you, it's gonna rain, you pillock. Let's get this out of the way nice and early. So we're not doing it at the last minute, get those into set. Of course, we don't know how heavy it's going to rain, whether we're even going to need inters. Whether it's going to be to inters for the rest of the race or wets. Throws up a lot of possibilities. Appreciated, Macy, my friend. Kind of back markers said Vettel would wish he got all week long, but then we would never get those incredible radio messages if that was the case. Unless we can find a bunch of pace once it starts raining, Melee is just that little bit too quick for us today. Losing a second here and there, occasionally gaining a second back, but it's staying between 10 and 15 seconds. Now above 15 seconds. This is going to be all about holding on to fourth and making sure we see the checker flag.
Still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Okay, gap ahead is 15.5 seconds.
Just a few spots of rain in the air now then. Already lost ultimate grip, it almost feels like. With the weather being so much more dynamic this year, a few spots can be enough. We'd start struggling. It's going to be all about when we switch.
The gap behind us is 15.1 seconds.
Oh. God, not even 2/3 into this race yet. Already losing that little bit of grip. So careful you don't arrive at one part of the track and just go sailing off into a barrier.
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
Race engineer 7R, where are you? R7, sorry. Let me know when we should change. Not too slippery yet. It's an awful long lap here though. So slippy. Not yet. Okay. Not yet. It is. I'd say it's very nearly there though.
We've got a 15-minute spout of light rain, which will then move into heavy rain conditions. Gap to car in front is 16.3 seconds.
I would say it's about time.
Green flag. Okay, the gap behind is 18.1 seconds.
Oh, what do you say?
We think
I think it's now. Yeah, it's now. It's now.
Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Oh boy, now it's going to get a whole lot tougher.
Go now.
We got a big. Let's go on lean for the moment. Got a big margin behind, big margin ahead. Let's just see how our pace goes.
No more scheduled pit stops.
I think Milo's made a mistake. Yeah, 9 seconds that gap now.
Disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
So we got a chance here. No, the gap has come down 7.5 R7. Why do I keep saying 7R now? I'm just going to keep calling you I7. That's why I'm just confusing myself now. Yeah, Milo had a problem when he was on the slicks in the wetting conditions, and seems to be struggling on the inters as well. We've got a chance here. He's really struggling. To be fair though, it's not exactly all clean sailing for me. This is really tricky out here. Oh, that was a close one. Well, that's one way to let someone through. I don't think that was intentional from Panther, but... Oh, Brits come alive when it's wet. This is our bread and butter, this stuff. I sniff up podium. But then, as Great Murray Walker said, it's one thing catching them, it's another thing passing. Oh, Jeff, not the time, mate. I'm gonna see how you're coping with this weather when I strip you to the fucking waist and make you walk the paddock wearing a chicken hat later. If you don't shut up.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Thank you for being my race engineer anyway. Oh, you can almost see the whites of my eyes now. It's Melee versus Jay, round 2, after our incredible battle in Canada in the wet last time. I've got fuel should we need it, but it's going to make traction an awful lot trickier. So I'll only use it when we're about to overtake.
The gap to the car behind is 21.9 seconds.
Oh, video. Very valiant of him, as always. Nothing lost, nothing gained for either of us there, that's fine. Turn the fuel back down though. Not going to be having to move this lap.
Heavy rain arriving within 5 minutes' time.
Or is there going to be yet another change of weather? Oh, he's going in. He's putting wets on. That seems like a strange choice.
Okay, clear.
He's definitely not ready for them yet. That gets one job out of the way though of actually having to pass him. Now we'll see if his strategy's a better idea. Hey, let's keep it cool, Fox. We've got a little while to go yet.
Our gap to the car in front is 26.3 seconds.
It's ours to lose now. Why did I say that? Oh, Kalster retired. He's gone. What happened there? Hopefully, I'm hoping that wasn't a disconnect issue and it was just something, his mistake. Because we never want to disconnect. A mistake though can happen.
There's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Looks like just a straight up crash. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's starting to get slippier. It's 22 to Barney, so at least we got. If we suddenly see him swap places with Melee, then we know the wets are quicker. At the moment, I still don't think we've got that heavy rain on track. No, I don't think we're going to need wets either. By 7. Oh, that's a bit deep. We're okay. Even if it does bucket it down now, I don't think we're going to lose 20 odd seconds of time to melee in 2 or 3 laps.
Of fuel remaining. Is 22.6 seconds.
Me and Barney would have had a great race today if we were on the same racetrack. He's been pegging me for this whole stint. Luckily, he's 22 seconds behind, but there's some good races to have between us at some point.
33.4 seconds.
Would have been a great fight with me there, haven't we? Sure, I rolled the dice. So put the wet tyres on, but there we go. It seems to be struggling on the inters, so 3 laps to go.
Laps of fuel remaining.
I've never had what felt like longer laps than these last few laps. Probably because they are one of the longest laps of the year in the wet. Not many that will beat it. Maybe Spa in the wet and China in the wet. Me and Barney are lapping almost identical. It's been between 23.2 and 23.3 about the last 4 or 5 laps.
race.
One more, come on. Nothing to be gained, only everything to lose out. We're still in high fuel mode? No, we're in standard. Stay in standard.
Okay, the gap behind is 24.0 seconds. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
There go the world's most distracting fireworks. To signal only one thing. Why So Serious takes the race win. And we've profited from a lot today. We've had to keep our heads. Obviously, feel sorry for Kelsey for dropping out so late, whatever happened there. But it means that we... Wait for it. It's really, really slippy all of a sudden. And those lights are really freaking distracting. But it means we can come across the line for second. Our best result of the season. Barney will come home, I presume, for a great third place. Here he comes in his Ferrari now. And, wow, that is quite the workout, that race. The most demanding on the calendar in the game, for sure. Congratulations, Barney crosses the line in third. Then I'm going to have to go backward each time because my number 10 button doesn't work. But we're going to have Millet coming round in fourth, still persevering on those wet tyres. Still some really decent points in fourth. Cannot be frowned at. I think Toro Rosso are right up there in the constructors, so some useful points there. Awesome podium. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. West Series pinched Cows Haggis. Is that confirmed or is that just having a joke? Around 2:13 was a great time. My aging mind recalls correctly. Once upon a time, Hockenheim in dry. Still slowness. Oh, the original Hockenheim ring. Was that 2 minutes 13? Because that was mostly just straights, the old Hockenheim. As far as I remember, anyway. Oh man, having these races on Sunday evening is one way to go to bed quickly for work the next day. My God, is it tiring, especially around there. But congratulations to Ice Series for Force India then. We pick up P2, and Barney takes P3 in the Ferrari. Second podium of the season. Champagne indeed, Fox. I need some water right now, not champagne. So the rest of the standings then. Millet Weebies takes 5th. Toffee, a great finish in 6th actually. Great result for him. Black Panther 7th. Always struggles a little bit more in the rain, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll have a nice dry race to show his improvements in race pace. Emilio takes 8th. Some more good solid points, and Macy manages to pick up 2 points just by keeping out of the barriers, and that's all you got to do around Singapore sometimes. Nice beard. Yeah, it's closest to my actual beard. Couldn't find the actual beard. But anyway, it's a good race, I think. Well, we definitely would have stayed in second in the championship. I don't know how close we'll be to Calcifer. We'll get 18 for this. We had 22 before, 30, 40s now. So we'll still be 10 points short of Calcifer. But we will definitely close that gap at the top of the championship. So, all round a great race. 7 points off the lead. I must have more points than I think I do then. Yeah, I mean, to do it over the course of a season, it's going to be tricky, but it's going to rely on Calcifer's mistakes, really. I'm not going to be able to beat him on raw pace, but we keep the pressure up. Oh, it is 10 points, is it? Yeah, I thought it was. So, yeah, good race by all. Very tricky conditions. Shame it wasn't quite as full a field as usual, but it means the people that turned up were rewarded for also good points. Yeah, so next weekend will be 2 races. So we will have a Saturday and a Sunday race. Saturday will be the Austrian Grand Prix in the modern cars, and on Sunday will be the Ayrton Senna Cup, which will be the 88. I think it's the MP44s, McLarens, classic cars round Brazil. So 2 races, both counting towards the driver's standings, just the modern race counting towards constructors. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see us all in classic cars on the Sunday, and you get an extra bonus race on the Saturday in the modern cars around Austria. So of course you may share it. R7, I mean, it is in my description, should be. Oh, it's not in my description. That must have disappeared somewhere. Yeah, I'll put it in chat. Hang on. Classics are super fun to drive, they sure are. They are a great addition to this year, and it'll be interesting to see. We're going to have 2 classics races during this season, so it'll be interesting to see how everybody gets on, whether it changes the order that much. I'm on the same points with Why So Serious now. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, because he was behind, so he would have caught up with his victory. So yeah, it's going to be really tricky to catch those 2 up. It's just the normal standing things updated, R7, or is it this a list you've made? No, you see the list I've got hasn't been updated, so it must be a link. You can put it in Steam chat to me if you want. Calculate with your mind, you clever sod. Okay, I think we're going to end the stream there, because I've got an F1 race to go watch. And got to finish up with a few other things. I'm pretty knackered after that. So anything anybody want to talk about before we finish the stream? Cheers, Umbria. It was a fun stream. Hopefully, Austria we can be a little bit chatty, quite a few longer straights. And Singapore needs to concentrate a lot more, so not too much chatting during the race in that one. But I hope you all enjoyed it anyway. Jolyon Palmer won, did he, Fox? You know, it always worries me when I quickly glance at a message like that. Don't do that to me, please. So I wouldn't put it past someone like Rage coming in and just putting the result or something. So before something like that happens, we shall call it there. Thank you as always, everybody, for tuning in. There wasn't a midweek stream this time. Just had a lot going on, and Rage was away on holiday for a week. He's back now, so hopefully we can get another F1 stream or Project Cars in next week. And then, yeah, we should be back with fairly regular videos now. It's not quite back to daily, but there should be a Motorsport Manager, and I think it should be starting a new Motorsport Manager video this week. There'll be a new Forest video. Co-op might take a little bit longer with Rage, and there should be a new F1 video this week as well. So look forward to those. But as always, thank you everybody for joining me. You make it so much more enjoyable, as always, with anything I do on this channel. Wouldn't have continued this long without all of you guys, so I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.